This week on the Weekly Wrap-Up, we talk about PlayStation VR games and maybe some other things.
A little bit of things.
Mostly PlayStation VR games. We don't know anything about anything else.
We don't know what we talk about.
This is the Midnight Gamescast. This is the Midnight Gamescast, where we record every Tuesday afternoon at midnight and bring it to YouTube every Wednesday as the Weekly Wrap-Up. That's this right here. You found it. Hang out, kick back, have fun. Just letting you know, ain't nothing here that you haven't seen before. All right? This is not your place to get news.
No.
This is the place to hang out with us. Because this is our time to hang out.
Right?
Our time down here.
It's our time down here. Up there, it's their time. Up, right? Goonies?
Every Thursday is PlayStation VR Theater, and every Friday is Viewer Takeover. As always, I'm Brian Paul, and to my right, your left, the king of all kings, Jeremy King.
Hello. How do you do?
I had to put the awkward pause in for that one dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
The awkward pause.
So you get a haircut. How was the barbershop?
It was good.
Comes naturally.
I needed the haircut.
Comes naturally.
Very badly.
Unnaturally. It comes however it can come.
Yes. Usually it's better when it's unnatural.
We took a vote. Next week, Jeremy's got no product in his hair.
Oh, absolutely.
Can you send me that picture so I can put it up on the screen? Thank you very much.
Please.
And to my left, you are right, the one, the only, Michelle Baracchione.
I love it.
And in this corner, weighing in it.
Hey.
Wow.
She's pregnant. I get
It's
to make
getting
fun of her.
bigger every day.
Like Quato, except the baby will come out.
Like an alien?
Or in Total Recall, Quato. It's like, open your mind.
3 boobs.
And there was 3 titties in that movie, too.
See? We're on the same page.
Yep. And anyways.
All right, here in the Weekly Wrap-Up, we like to talk about PlayStation VR games and what's been going on with them. So maybe we should talk about what's been going on with them.
What's been going on with them? What's been happening?
Brian?
What happened last week?
Well, I don't know. Make sure you subscribe and like.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep. Like,
How
how can they like right now till they finish watching this? I mean, maybe.
Oh, maybe they like a
maybe
little
they
of
don't
it.
Like it.
No. Like maybe they like what they've
Is there
seen
a
so far.
half-like?
And I
Just
think
a tip. I just like the tip. No more, please.
Just,
No more dick references. Someone.
I think they should actually like it now because if they watch the whole thing, they might change their mind.
True.
ooh.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Or false.
But last week we got a bunch of great games. We got Manifest 99. I remember talking about that last week and being like, oh, I just got into it. I'm about 10, 15 minutes in. I think I'm about maybe 20% of the way, 30%, 40,
Right.
halfway through. Who knows?
A percentage.
Apparently, I was almost done.
Okay.
It's like a 20-minute experience.
Really?
You didn't finish.
Yeah, it's well, I did a review. It's
Brian
great.
can't last longer than 20 minutes.
Well, I could, but then they start crying. Listen,
Let us go
for
home, please.
I
$6,
want to leave.
for $6, it's a great kids storybook type thing, but it's made for adults. It's definitely got like a dark edge to it.
Yeah.
It's good. $6. Also, VR Carts came out last week. That's $40 plus 2
Holy
$4
Yeah,
character
mucho dinero.
packs. That is ridiculously overpriced.
Yeah.
Even if it was $20, I'd be like, you should probably save your money because it's okay. We've got a lot of people saying, "Oh, I like VR carts. It's not bad." But that's the deal. It's not bad for $40.
$40.
Weren't you saying last
Yeah.
week that like you have to? There's add-ons and stuff too.
Yeah, 2 character packs.
Just read a little
$4.
further.
Yeah.
So for
Fair enough.
$48, you can get everything that's included. But I mean, honestly, it's so silly. If you really want to pick this game up and you don't want to wait for a sale, go on Amazon right now and pre-order it. It's coming out physical copy, and it's only somehow it's only $29.99 for the physical copy, and it's $40.
Strange.
For the digital. Like, what's going on
Doesn't
here?
make sense.
No.
Nothing makes sense.
No.
And also, probably the highlight of the week last week was we got Bloody Zombies, which has 4-player.
I like that game.
Okay, it's 4-player beat 'em up in the style of Streets of Rage, and I don't like it very much in 2D because graphically it just kind of bores me, but in 3D, VR,
Yeah.
hands down awesome. And for $15, tons of replayability, especially if you have friends, which I don't, but I'm working on it.
There's online
slowly.
friends for you.
That's right. And of course, last week, European territories got Radial G Racing Revolved, which we still haven't gotten here. I got an email from the developers today saying they're still not sure when it's coming to the U.S. They wanted it to be out already. It's just not here yet.
Yeah.
Still waiting.
Still waiting. But even better than last week, I think, is this week, which brought us the Solus Project for $20.
Yep.
Which is incredible for $20. It literally took me 15 hours. It is
wow.
Thunderstorms and tornadoes.
Tornadoes.
Right?
Yeah, I saw the tornado. Yeah.
Survival crafting. I mean, light crafting. It's definitely not your Minecraft or No Man's Sky. It's not as big
that detailed.
As not what we were thinking. But thank goodness, because if it had more, it probably would have bogged down the game even further.
Yeah.
Right.
Halfway through, I just turned down all the sliders, and just because I was so sick of dying of hypothermia that I was like, I need to finish this game. I'm trying to review it,
right.
and I'm not very good at those survival games, so I just made it easy for myself so I could finish it on time.
Right?
And made a review. 15 hours. Yeah. And then End Space came out today. So Solus Project came out Monday.
Yep.
Tuesday today, End Space came out, and I haven't even downloaded it yet. I've been so busy. I was at the doctor. I had to go do stuff and whatever. No time to play End Space, but there will be a live stream up before this video even goes live. So hopefully, future Brian likes it.
We shall see.
Guys, the SPARC tournament on our channel is underway.
Oh, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I played my match. I think I was the first one to play their match.
You were pretty much the top.
I was also the first person out of the tournament. Yep.
I was right there after you. Shout out to in Brazil, actually, Vinicius. I played against him, and it was awesome. He kicked my ass, though. I guess he played against Desra as well, which was kind of cool. So,
nice.
Yeah, so we'll see where he goes with it.
Desra's been making the rounds.
Yeah, right? He likes that game a lot.
No, me and my the person I'm competing against is from Ireland, and we're pretty much, what is it, like 6 hours?
Yeah.
We're at opposite of everything.
Apparently we
Tried
were
a few
an hour
times.
difference, so it wasn't
really?
too bad. Yeah.
So like when I was available at one point, and I haven't heard anything since. It's been a struggle.
Shout out to Simon, who wiped the floor with my ass.
No streaking.
Oh, God.
Keep it clean.
Yeah.
Did you guys do any practice rounds? We did a couple practice rounds.
Oh, with your opponent?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I played practice rounds with other people.
We did a couple practice rounds
Him and
before because
Des.
I was like, listen, I haven't played a lot. I really need to practice. And he's like, no, let's do it. And I wasn't that bad in the practice rounds. And then we played the game, and I completely sucked. It was awful.
Yeah, that's why we should play against each other. It might
There you go.
be equal.
Right?
Yeah.
So, long story short, it was I totally I was in the wrong mindset.
Long story
Right.
short,
I
we're out of
sucked.
the game.
Long story short, I sucked.
Well, don't count me out
Jeremy soon to be out
yet. Probably
of the game.
very soon to be.
By the time this episode goes live.
Yeah.
So thank you, Simon, for an awesome match, and man, oh man, I have a long way to go before I get good at SPARC. That's for sure.
Yeah.
People, all you guys out there, you're all killing it. You're way better than I ever could dream to be.
Definitely need the practice.
Yep.
Seriously. Yeah.
So good luck in your upcoming
Thank
match.
you.
I hope
We're
you
all
manage to
counting on
schedule
you.
that, and also counting on Des as well.
We're all counting on you.
Yes, I know, really.
Yep.
Oh,
So
well.
I have
It ain't
faith-
gonna happen.
I have more
I
faith
played
in
Brian
Des.
last night. Don't worry.
we did. We played a little bit last night.
Yeah, but you said you still got your ass
It's my
kicked.
first time against real people. I've only done a few challenges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times though.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun. Yeah. I was going to shower. I said to Brian, I'm going to shower quick and then I'll be ready. He's like, maybe you want to do it after.
Yeah, why would you do that?
You know?
I didn't work up too much of a sweat. I don't know how long you played after I was done, but
A little bit. Not too much longer. Then I had a few buddies stop by and they traded off and played a few other people too, and they dug it. Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
So one of my favorite things about SPARC is how easy they make voice chat. Right, you hop into the game and you're already talking, whether you're in a chat party or not. It's whoever's in the room you're talking with.
Yes.
And so on that note, Smashbox Arena version 1.04 just dropped, and that includes voice chat now,
Nice.
which is great
Cool.
because it's like 3v3, and if you want to talk to all 6 people, or at least just the 3 people on your team, it's like, Jesus, I don't know any of these people. I got to go find them, make friends with them, and blah, blah, blah.
And deal with all that bullshit.
This makes stuff way easier.
Wicked easy.
So fantastic. And then we got. This was real disappointing.
Wraith.
Remember Wraith?
Yeah.
We saw like the
Bible.
the trailer that had no gameplay footage. It was
Yep.
just a Bible, and I wish that's all they showed us because now we have a gameplay trailer.
It totally reminds
Just
me.
the trailer. They're still not saying anything online, though.
Well,
About
did you
what
watch
it's
the
about.
trailer?
I did.
it looks like another wave shooter.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Except the one selling point is that you have like basically a store in your hand where you can upgrade in the middle of gun
Battle.
fights.
It looked like that old PC game Painkiller. Remember that one? They came
yeah.
out with a bunch of them. It was like graveyard type of settings and just shooting a lot of shit. There was another one with like an old cowboy-ish type of a dude too that was like
But
a
this
wave
didn't
shooter.
show any movement.
No.
Like no movement at all. So you were like glued to the floor.
Yeah.
So it's like Brookhaven except with spirits instead of zombies.
Yeah.
Total bummer.
I like the graphical style, but they only showed one type of enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a really disappointing trailer, and I
Right.
really hope there's more to it than what they're showing us. I'm kind of done with wave shooters, man. It's like
Yeah.
if you make it interesting, make it different. Give me some movement. Let me
Right.
roam around.
Yep.
No, it's
Jazz it up a little.
a little bit.
Right.
If I ever have ghosts coming at me, then I'm certainly not going to be standing in one spot.
No, just being like,
Can you imagine?
Right?
It's like, I can't move.
yeah. And if physical bullets could take care of ghosts,
Must be some
what's
awesome
there to
guns in
fear?
that store.
Yeah, really.
And then the final bit of news this week, or the second to last final bit of news, is that if you don't have PlayStation VR, if you're watching this and for some reason haven't bought a PSVR yet, Amazon has an amazing deal right now going on. You get the PlayStation VR in the camera bundle. Remember, no Move controllers included in this, but you save $100 on
Holy
it. It's $299.99. All you got to do is put in the promo code PSVR SAVE, all one word, all capital letters, PSVR SAVE.
And the camera?
When you check out, free shipping. Yeah, this was
I
the
could have
price.
waited till now. No, just kidding.
All of this time?
All this time.
Right, so this is the best deal going at the moment.
Yeah.
And if you don't have one, you should. But remember, pick up a couple Move controllers so you don't end up like this kid for months.
Yeah. And,
Oh, I need to
have to
pick up
have-
the freaking chargers at this point. I'm so sick of charging one controller at a time. Oh, it's awful. It's so
Why don't you
bad.
just charge them at night when you
It's-
go
it's
sleepy
It's
sleep?
a $7
But it's
little
one at a
stand
time.
that holds both of them. Yeah, it's
What,
fantastic.
$7?
Oh, it's from the
I was on,
PlayStation
like-
3 days.
Oh, the same
it's on,
one,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Amazon for like 30 or something like that.
Get one used on
$30.
Yeah, that's why I did it. That's why I haven't bought it.
We'll find one for you.
Brian will find one for you.
And then finally, TGS is going on right now, which is fantastic. It's the Tokyo Game Show.
Yep.
And the closer we got to TGS, the more I was like, I take back my statement about Sony debuting new Move controllers at TGS because I forgot how Japanese-centric TGS is. And with Bethesda being such an American company,
Yeah.
is Bethesda an American company?
I don't know exactly.
I forget where Bethesda's from.
Well, isn't it
we do a
Maryland?
phone check?
Bethesda is
Hello?
Maryland.
Hello, you're on the air.
Bethesda.
Hello, you're on the air.
You order a for?
Yes, and you're on the air. I hope you don't mind if we record this call.
Yeah, sure. You can record the call.
Fantastic.
Not a problem.
Are you also recording the call, sir?
Yeah. Our every call is get recorded because we are speaking to the client. So once you go ahead and sign up with us for the services, so there is a verification which is done.
We
from
are
the quality
collecting a
end.
debt. Beep.
Okay, sir. Well, I've got one question for you. Would you like to begin the show the way we begin every show?
Sorry?
Thanks a
So
bunch,
are
man.
we.
Is it time to begin this episode? If only he would say it.
It is indeed right. If he had said with a little game of should we or shouldn't
Oh
we,
my
I would have
God.
fucking shit myself.
All three of our heads. That would have been it.
Coolest moment ever.
Also, Zone of the Enders coming to PlayStation VR.
Oh yeah,
Fantastic news.
that might be awesome in VR.
Yep.
I
Michelle.
think it's time.
Thank you very
Let's
much.
begin this episode the way we begin every episode with a
Every-
phone call and a little game of should we or shouldn't we, where we put 60 seconds on the clock up on the counter the way that Jeremy likes it.
Boom, freshly cut.
Did they take care of that at the barbershop?
They man groomed me too. It's
Oh,
just
I
like,
thought they meant they gave you a circumcision while you were there.
oh no, that was done years back.
And we have 60 seconds to tell you
I
what
have to
we have
live
been
that
playing or
hard.
watching and if you should also be playing or watching
But who are we telling?
the Game Cats.
Meow.
All right, who wants to go first?
Jeremy,
I mean, I can, yes.
on your mark,
Okay.
get set, and go.
Quick thing, video game related or my homeless Jesus encounter like Brian had?
I mean, I'll take video games
game
because-
related? Weren't
because
you
it's so
listening to my
seldom.
intro?
Yes.
It's so seldom, so go video games first.
Okay, so I played VR. Yes, I'm going to discuss that.
You played VR?
I played Ancient Emulator.
Holy shit.
Holy crap.
Yes, I did. I played Ancient Emulator. I did the tutorials and I played the game. And I don't know, maybe 20 or 30 minutes of the game, and I was kind of bored. Not my deal. I mean, I did the teleporting. I was like constantly doing this. I played the mage where you were creating the orbs and chucking them, and then the archer, and I just was over it pretty quick, and I was bored. So not to say it's a bad game, just not my type of game.
Yeah.
You know, and then I played some
Oh, they had
SPARC.
some add-ons now too, huh?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I can see how the add-ons, would just be more boringness.
It's more of the same. If you don't like the main game, you're not going to like the
Yeah,
add-on.
you're not gonna like it.
I thought the game was okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, you get to shoot arrows, and so that's all you need
Yeah,
to be
That
all I
is
wanted-
true.
that's all I
you
wanted
were
to
on your
do.
alloy kick about that time, yeah.
Aloy,
Alloy.
right? Didn't we
That's
have
right.
this discussion
Yeah, I
last
thought
week?
we were going
Aloy,
to say
still
fuck it
on
and
there.
just say alloy.
Aloy.
Oh, well.
On your mark,
Okay.
get set. Yes, you're welcome, everybody. In, go.
So I downloaded and played Bloody Zombies last night.
Color me impressed.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I wanted to impress you. For $14.99, I splurged.
Yeah.
It is a classic arcade.
I feel like she's about to read something. Classic arcade 2D.
2D. What is 2D? But it doesn't say any of that
in the
there.
vein of Final Fight, and Turtles, and
He's gonna do the little thing for me. I don't know. I liked it a lot. It was a lot of fun. You can get there's like 20 different upgrades you can get for your guy. I'm still kind of figuring out how to do that. I thought originally I can just kind of mash on the buttons and get away with that, but apparently you can't just do that in order to win the game.
Nice.
The bosses, I actually found it pretty difficult.
It is very difficult.
Yeah, I was very surprised. And then I tried to play it outside of VR, and it is not as fun at all by any means. It just looks so good in VR. It was awesome. It's a good game. Should we?
In VR.
$14.99. Should we in VR?
Nice.
And you can also play online, up to 4 people total. So
Yeah, and I like that some people can be in VR and some people can be out of VR.
Yeah, that's
and
neat.
then if you're in VR, it'll have your character have the headset on.
Oh, really?
But if you're not, yeah, it won't.
Huh.
So that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Play it. It's a cool chick with like the mohawk. It was awesome. Yeah.
So the cool thing, I didn't realize this till the absolute last minute before the review. Those 20 perks, those 20 upgrades, you can upgrade those upgrades.
Well, yeah. If you find more,
There's
you can
different
find.
skill levels for each one, and I didn't know that until like way late in the game. Like I
Yeah,
already
you can
played
find
through once, and then I was like, oh shoot, I was
Yeah.
like, why did I just buy the same upgrade? And I was like, oh, I leveled it up.
I did die once and have to go back, and then when I had to go back through the level again, it was cool because I was like, oh, there's clearly a box over there like hidden, and I had to go and like find it, and there's a lot of hidden items at places, so it was cool. It was neat.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm,
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. In fact, this will be the very first review I've ever redone, just because I felt like the review didn't clearly emphasize how much better this game looks in VR.
Okay.
There's something very, very cool.
Really, really does. Yeah.
There's something very cool that happens when you're in VR that just doesn't translate to the screen. And because the social screen is used for multiplayer,
Yeah.
there's no way to properly capture that footage in VR.
Yeah.
And I don't know. So I had to get in touch with some people to get some extra footage. So
I like that
could-
you can also like see the obstacles coming as well.
Yeah.
Different
Yeah.
things you can look down the way
So
as opposed to
curious
not
for this
being
game.
it. It was cool.
But
It was
I'm
a good
also
time.
really curious
That's
with
why I didn't play
Solus.
SPARC with you last night. Actually, I ended up playing
remember that,
Bloody
yeah.
Zombies instead.
A good
It's like,
hearty dinner
fuck
and
you,
no
fuck you, Jay.
SPARC.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess I'm up.
You
Europe.
are.
I'm up Asia. On my mark, get set, and bam. So
bam.
I guess I'm going to talk about the Solus Project because
Yeah.
that's what I spent like 15 hours of my last 2 days
Yeah.
doing.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it's interesting because when it starts off, it is so difficult to play because they've got the most convoluted control scheme of all time.
That sucks.
And, well, it sucks because it's 2 move controllers, and in your left hand, you're always holding this little, almost like a Pip-Boy. It's got all this information that
Little,
you
like,
need,
device.
Yeah.
calorie counters and stuff, like so you know like how like tired you are, how hungry you are, how everything, how hydrated, all this stuff. And then in the other hand, it's like you're either carrying a torch or you're picking up items and you're doing all this other stuff. And man, there's so many buttons to remember that it's just so difficult to even like get into the game.
Yeah.
And when you're trying to like walk around using a button and trying to use click turning, and no button is ever where you think it should be.
Yeah.
And so I know a lot of people struggled with the controls. I was watching Seraphim before I even downloaded it. He had issues too. And I will say this, it all pays off eventually.
Anyways, so that was this week's episode.
Should we? Solus Project gets better the more you play it. Once you master those controls, it takes about an hour. You'll be running and jumping and switching items and combining things and making torches and shining flashlights and all sorts of good stuff.
I was on the PlayStation Store and I was like, Solus Project or Bloody Zombies? And I kept going back and forth. I'm like, I don't know. But
I think you made the right choice.
End, I think so too, because there's nothing to shoot in the Solus Project, and that's really what I wanted to do. Is
Solus
kick
Project
some ass.
It feels very lonely for for many hours at a time.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you're just wandering around going, where am I supposed to go next?
Yeah, and I can see that it would look really awesome too.
It does look pretty awesome, but a lot, even the good looking environments, you run around, backtrack over and over, and you're like, what am I supposed to be doing right now?
Yeah,
right.
And it can get to the point where like you take off the headset and go, do I want to keep doing this right now?
Right.
Yeah.
But eventually, so I reviewed the game in the sense that like not everyone's gonna blast through it like I did. Like I played 2 7-hour sessions.
Okay.
Didn't you say there was like a glitch too, where you could just kind of skip certain areas?
All the puzzles are very similar. It's like go find 4 of these to open up this door, or go like do this and this and this and this, and it opens up this door.
Yeah.
But what I discovered is if you just go to the door, that's locked. You can put your whole head and hand through.
Yeah.
Right. It just clips right through. You see the other side, and then you have this teleportation like mechanism, like where you shoot a disc and wherever the disc lands, you can teleport to.
Okay.
Put your whole body through. You shoot the disc. Boom. You're on the other side of the wall. The game continues.
Oh.
And you're like, oh.
And, and it works just fine. It's not like that when you unlock that door, it activated the next part of the game. Nope, next part of the game, ready to go.
Right.
You don't need to do
anything.
Total cheats.
Total cheating.
Wow.
Which is interesting, and I have to say I did that a couple times because I was like, because
fuck this.
So many times I was like on my way.
Are puzzles complicated?
No, but just tedious. Like so, there were so many times I was on my way to get the 4th key of like I was like, okay, I found one. 10 minutes later, found the other one. 10 minutes later, found another. So I'm like 30, 40 minutes in.
Just
forgot to save. Died on my way to get the 4th key. Bam! I'm gonna have to be back at the beginning, and I'm like, I'm not spending 40 fucking minutes doing this.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let's see if I can put my head through that wall. Always worked.
Works every time.
I wouldn't have done it, but like I was on a deadline to review, and I was like, let's just get this out of the way and get it over with.
Okay.
All right, what do you guys think? Was that enough of a wrap up?
That was all wrapped up. Oh, that
wraps
clap
it up.
sucked.
It did.
Fuck.
The clap never sucks. It means you're getting laid.
That about wraps up the wrap up,
Yeah.
guys.
All right. As always, I'm Brian. That's Jeremy and Michelle. We'll see you tomorrow for the best 20 minutes of your week. PlayStation VR.
Theater.
All right. Homeless Jesus?
Yeah.
While we're on the topic.
Might as well.
So you encountered him. Did you?
The shirtless Jesus.
The shirtless homeless Jesus, whatever he was. Did you encounter one?
I don't believe so.
No, you haven't had an encounter one? The homeless Jesus? So,
go on.
I'm going to try. This might be 2 minutes. Okay, so I met some friends.
This is totally going to be bonus footage. We chop it right out.
It might have to be. So I met some friends at the Banner, for something to eat right after work. And I was there and I'm like, oh, what is this? There was a Reuben fish sandwich. I'm like, that combo might not work. So yeah, Reuben fish sandwich.
Yeah.
So I took a chance with tater tots and I ordered it, right?
Well, yeah, at least you got something you knew you would like along with the mystery sandwich.
Yeah. So it came, and I'm like, you know what? The fish and the Thousand Island dressing deal to make it like a Reuben, it worked. So anyways, like the baby pussy ass I am, I ate half of it and packaged the rest up to take home.
Concerned.
And so I get my car,
You took fish home?
Yeah, half of the Reuben fish sandwich.
Anybody who ever takes fish home, I'm like, just fucking throw it away, man.
I know. You know
there's
what?
No way you're gonna
maybe.
But I was like, you're not gonna like keep it. I would never eat. Old.
I didn't think it would last the rest of the night. Yeah. You know what I mean? I figured I'd eat it at some point. Just I fill up quick, and then later on I'd nibble again. So I took it. I put it down in the seat next to me.
Baby pussy nibble.
So you put it next to you.
Put it next to me in the seat. Mm-hmm. Put my key in the ignition. Then all of a sudden I hear on my window, and I'm like, huh? And then there was some definitely
That's why
homeless
I always
dude.
lock the doors when I
Or
get in my car.
a pip shelter
instantly.
dude, you know? So I'm
Okay.
like, "Brrr," and I rolled the window down to about this point,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what? I didn't want to be rude, but I also didn't want to be polite because I knew his deal, you know? And he had like a fucking just released from hospital type of wristband, right? So he's like, excuse me, sir. And he's like being all polite. Thank you for rolling down the window. The last guy was really rude and
The
rolled
last
up.
guy was me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he was just being like, you know, buttering me up, and he's trying to fake choke it up. And me being in the job I'm in, I'm like, all right, what's he selling? What? I'm like, yeah, dude. All right, tell me. You know, he's like, thank you. I'm a man. You're a man. You know, and he told me this. He goes,
This guy.
he goes, I was just released from the hospital. He goes, I had 4. He said I had 4 gallstones removed, gallbladders removed. He goes, I had 4 gallbladders removed. He's a
think he
mutant. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, I actually researched that. I'm like, he said he had 4 gallbladders removed. We have 1. You know.
Wait. You
Well-
researched it?
I'm like, before I presented and said
I
this
would
guy's a
presume after
fucking
he
idiot.
left.
I was gonna say you
After
pulled out your
he
laptop
left.
as he's talking,
Excuse
being
me,
like,
Yeah, I'm like,
Sir.
sir, excuse me. Which
I have to
hospital was it?
Let me check your
WebMD.com.
facts here.
Yeah,
Because
and you say it's HOMELESS, Jesus, you know, I'm researching. But
I'll add
anyways,
you as a friend on Facebook.
okay.
so then he's like, I was released like
Do not.
2 hours ago, and he's like trying to mull around what's a good time in his fucking head to tell me he was released. So he's like, 2 hours ago from the hospital, and I'm like, yep, and he goes, I'm just looking for something to eat, a little something, and I go, it's funny you say that, and I'm like, I literally just got, and I grabbed the container, went like this, and he goes, no, I'm just looking for, what is it? Just like that. So I said, and he goes, I can't eat that, and he walked away. And that was the end of my homeless Jesus story. Done. I was going to offer him food.
But
He
you did
said,
the right
I
thing.
can't eat that, and he fucking walked away.
You did the right thing.
Did I pass the test? I don't know. You didn't offer the dude your shirt.
No, but
I think you passed the test.
But I gave a homeless guy vodka one time, and that means I definitely passed the test.
Oh, you are an enabler.